Hello, welcome. I'm Kyle Michael, and this is going to be a very important and powerful talk. It's been a couple weeks since I've done a talk on this. I have a lot of new exciting things to present to you that I've been working on. So there has been an incredible amount of content that has been produced and created. I just haven't had a chance to do one for you all here on YouTube in a couple weeks, but rest assured, I still have a lot in mind for you all and exciting things for you to take advantage of, because this is a very exciting time and I have a lot of powerful and enlightening, or at least what I feel is very important information for you to take in and apply to your life. And but either way, let's start the show. And in this episode or presentation, I'd like to talk about one of my favorite topics, if not probably one of my favorite things to work with. I'm a what I call a subconscious engineer, something that I've trademarked and is basically my version of hypnotherapy that uses many different modalities to create the most powerful change. And so when it comes to hypnotherapy and subconscious engineering, one of my favorite things to work on is confidence. Right? And then you have to get specific on what you want to be confident about. But when it comes to the confidence you have in a certain area, and particularly one of my favorites is the confidence that you have with yourself, I love to work on that topic. And the reason being, I'm going to reveal a little bit about myself, is that there was a time in my life where I wasn't super confident. I actually had a lack of confidence for sure. And it's kind of almost hard to even think about, but it's okay because I had to go through everything I went through to get to where I am today, right? But thinking about it, there was a time where I didn't really even like me. I looked in the mirror and I didn't like what I saw. And it's so crazy because I look in the mirror now and I really love what I see. Looking back, it's like, what was going on? What was missing? Why did you feel that way? And it was that just low self-image and complete lack of confidence in myself. And when you lack confidence in yourself, you're looking for acknowledgement from others. You're looking for validation from others. And and when you're living life seeking the validation from others, realize you're never going to get it. You're never really going to get the validation that you seek because it's not on the outside. Let me repeat that. If you're looking for validation from others, you're never going to find it. It's never going to fill you. Because the validation that you truly are seeking is self-validation, right? And I believe that way of living and being, self-validation is a form of confidence. How you feel about you. Your relationship with you, what it is that you want to leave on this life, on this earth, leave to your fellow man and woman and child and animal and whatever, the fellow living beings. What do you want to give? What do you want to express? And when you lack confidence, it holds you back in being able to express it. I've been doing these videos in this light for a few years now. And I remember my first video, I was quite nervous, just doing it, right? And then uploading it, right? And letting the world see. And I'm sure that, I'm very sure that my videos today are much different than the videos I started out with, but that's what comes with doing something over and over and over. Through time, you get better, right? At least I think they're better. And I'm definitely more comfortable and confident with it. So And I'm able to express myself. And with that, I would like to be able to extend upon this thought, because it's not all about me, but by kind of using myself as an example of, if you have something that you want to express and you have a certain outlet that you like to express it, like I do videos, I do lectures, I have series and programs, and I work one-on-one, but with that type of outlet, I'm able to truly express my inner being like no other, right? That's how I know that I'm on the right track, right? Because I've done a lot of things in life that I knew, well, even though I didn't want to know, life told me, this is not you. This is not who you really are, right? And I, whether it was a career path or whatnot, and I could have continued on, and there's certain things I do in my life that help me continue to do what I'm doing as I grow this, right? Grow my passion. But there was a certain time in my life where I felt that I started something, a certain thing, a career path, right? I started it, and then you become kind of put in a box where everyone says, well, this is what he does, right? And then when it comes time where you realize maybe that's not you, it gets hard, because you're like, well, that's the identity, right, that I've stepped into. And the most powerful thing you can do for yourself is to realize that you're able to change that. You know you better than anyone. And if you're doing something that's not completely in line with what it is and who it is that you believe you are, then it's very important that you are honest with yourself, and then become honest with the world by just living who it is that you are. And and I think I totally just digressed or went on a different topic, right? But hopefully it flows, because this is just coming from the heart. But I think it does, because I think it all ties with confidence, because being confident enough with yourself to say it's okay to change. It's okay to know what it is that you want out of life, right? And be able to change that. And I think that's very important. And being able to understand that this is your life, right? And getting to the point where you no longer need the validation of others to make you feel whole is an important part to get to. And one thing I'd like to really put out there is, because, like I said, confidence is my favorite topic. And as I said, that I used to not be very confident, right? And literally, I was a kid that I wasn't bullied super hardcore, and I definitely stood up to bullies, and I definitely stepped in when I saw other people bullied. But I got put into a locker before, and that shit sucks, And honestly, looking back, I probably got bullied more in my adult life, right? It wasn't bullied like they would in high school, but when I look back, it was bullying, right? Digressing, but this is completely in line. I realized at one point that people treat you in a way that you allow them to treat you. People treat you in the way that you allow them to. So what I had to do eventually is I had to look at how they were treating me, and I had to ask myself honestly, who am I being that they think that this is okay? What am I setting off, right? What am I communicating that they think this is okay? Because clearly they think this is okay. Right? And that's where true self-growth and personal development and confidence coaching, right, really became important, because now when I look at myself and my life, I love my life and I love who I am, and I want to really truly help other people feel the same way about themselves. And I don't run into the same issues at all that I had in the past from how people treat me, because I know how I demand to be treated in my life. And if I'm not treated that way, then dismissed. Right? If you don't treat me the way that I know that I deserve to be treated, it's fine, but you're dismissed. Don't stay around. Get away. Right? That takes confidence. It takes confidence. Right? Self-love, self-respect, because it's not coming from a mean place. I just know how I want to be treated. And I will treat others with respect. Right? It takes a lot to get me to, I guess, attack, right? Because I can attack. And when I attack hard. It takes a lot for me to get there. But when I'm there, but that says, for me, I can at least be honest with myself and know that person, they brought that out. You know what I mean? Like, because I know me. I know it takes a lot for me to get there. So if I get there, that's all I can say about that. But it's not about that. Confidence. It's incredibly important thing to think about. And it's not something that you just get, right? Like I said, I have a lot of clients that I've worked with for confidence. And it's not something that you're just going to one day wake up and have, but through subconscious engineering, it is something that after one session, you will feel more confident, no doubt. But the thing that I want to really express and put out there is that you have a whole lifetime, a whole script that has been written that shows, that states that there's a lack of confidence within, right? And so it takes more than just 1 hour with me, or in certain programs. It takes more than just watching the program once to be like, oh, I'm good, right? Now you'll watch it, you will feel incredible, and you will feel inspired. But you need to watch it and rewatch it. You need to have more than one hour session. We need to work. This is a journey. And it's not just working with me too, it's also you working with you. This is a lifelong thing. I mean, it's taken me years to get to this point where I'm at. And guess what? I'm still working, right? I mean, trust me. I am a very confident person, but I know that I could be, even more confident. I'm confident enough to say that. It's a lifelong journey. I don't know if it ever ends, but it's about building a beautiful relationship with you. One thing I've always said, I'd like to take credit for it. I think it's my fault. Maybe someone else has said it, but that's okay too. Is that it's you with you the whole way through. So just make sure that the relationship that you have with you is the most genuine, most sincere, most beautiful, most loving relationship that you could ever ask for. Okay? So, real quick, in this moment, just allow yourself to take a big, deep breath in. It's a big, deep breath. And if you like, you can close your eyes. Take another big, deep breath in. Your eyes closed. And just really try to feel the sensation of complete relaxation in this moment, if only for a moment. I don't know what you were doing before you watched this video, but if only for a moment, you could allow yourself to feel relaxed. Do that now. And now, with that big deep breath in, realize that you were able to make yourself feel more relaxed than perhaps you were just a few moments ago. That's really cool. Now, think about confidence. We're going to think about the confidence that has to do with the relationship that you have with you, how you feel about yourself, your self-image. How confident are you in just with you and how you express yourself to this world? And there are levels to it. And how wherever you might put yourself on the scale, right now, I just want you to explore the feeling of feeling more confident now. If you can imagine one of those old jukeboxes, right? Those old boom boxes that had the volume. And look at that jukebox, boombox, whatever. Look at that in your mind. See that volume and notice that it says, "My confidence" on it. Just imagine this. Really make it real. You can make it this as deep as you'd like. And since you're here listening, let's make it deep. Let's make this truly touch us within. Look at that volume knob and turn it up. Crank up the confidence. Feel how it feels to feel more confident as you raise the volume. And now feel that. Wherever you put the volume to, now feel confidence from that level. How does it feel? How does it feel to be more secure with you? To know that you're not perfect, and that's perfectly okay. It's perfectly fine that you're not perfect. And you can be confident enough to know that and to be okay with that and to still really love you, knowing that the mistakes that you made in the past aren't you. They're just mistakes from the past. Certain things that may have affected you from the past aren't you. They're just certain things that once affected you, and they're in the past. In this moment, now, you can just allow yourself to be okay with you, to be okay with you, to be better than that, better than okay. And now, just for fun, turn it up a little more and really feel what it feels like to feel incredible, confident, and know that this is not just a one-time thing. It's a journey. But to know that you do have the power to raise your confidence on a subconscious level, that's important. And that's powerful. Now take a big deep breath in. And be good to yourself and thank yourself and acknowledge yourself. And that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that you could do that. In the moment, recognize the confidence that you have within. Okay? And now open your eyes whenever you're ready. Thank you for coming along with that, on that process with me. That's merely a sample of what I do. And many people will feel different things and experience different feelings and that, and some will go deeper and some not so much, but it doesn't mean that it isn't powerful for everyone, or can be powerful for everyone, and it works as much as you allow it to work, right? But that's a sample. When you do subconscious engineering with me, we go a lot deeper. We work with you personally, what it is, your sticking points, the things that maybe it's been hard for you to let go. We really get to the point where you can let go, so you can move at a different level. And it takes time, but it's worth it. It's worth it. And realize it takes time, but it starts to take effect much faster than you'd probably think. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you, as I said, for coming along with me. And if you have any questions about subconscious engineering. Email me. I have a new website. It's the website's at www.magicminds.com, and my email address is, KyleMichael@magicminds.com. You can find me on Facebook. My name, Kyle Michael Dory, and I'm pretty easy to find, on there. So you always can PM, private message me there. I do Minute of Motivations on Instagram, and that is now at Magic Minds. I have a Facebook group called Leaders of Light, and I highly recommend you check that out. I do special videos. I just did released a special video today just for the group with a really powerful golden nugget for that group. And yeah, can't forget, September 2nd, I'm incredibly proud to announce that I'm going to be releasing in collaboration with Pablo Rivera of Style Systems, an incredible style image consultant, all things fashion, but he's much more than just the outer. I mean, he really works with you so you can express you. Really awesome guy. I've had the pleasure to collab with. We worked on a product that we're releasing called Subconscious Style, right? Changing within, changing without. Changing within and totally shining without. It's an amazing, very life-changing product. Literally, just the whole process was amazing, and I really look forward to you all taking advantage of that and hearing about your successes, seeing your style after you do the program, because I know you won't look the same and you definitely won't feel the same after you go through that process. And that will be released September 2nd. So be on the lookout, especially within the first window when it's released, because there'll be a special bonus for those who act fast. And so either way, put that out there. All right. Thank you all. Till next time. Live life and love life. All right.